Take me to the fair. Take me to the fair. Don't know anywhere I would rather be.
Hi everyone, welcome to this video on the Elvis Now and Then channel. I decided to make this video because a few months ago I took myself a challenge to collect a particular record from as many countries as I could find. I wasn't sure which record, but that was the challenge, and I came up with It Happened at the World's Fair. It is a great album. It's one of my favorite soundtracks, and there's an interesting thing. It's one album that I've discovered that has multi variations of not so much the actual design of the cover, but the quality of the cover. Most other records I've come across, they are pretty much standard wherever you get them from, but with this particular, the color, the hue, the balance of the color, the depth, it's just so different on every pressing. So I thought this would be a good one to collect. Now, the very first time I bought this record was back in the mid-70s. I'd become a fan in 1974. And my first time I came across this was a French pressing. It's a 1974 pressing. It's stereo, and it's a very nice copy. It's on the, at the time, the traditional orange label. And then my next purchase was a good couple of years ago. This is the UK, the English pressing. Now this one is dark, if you notice. Not such a good quality. It's on a nice laminate, but it's not such a good quality pressing. Sleeve. There's the back. But yeah, I would say that's a little bit too dark for my taste. There's the label. It's a first pressing black label, UK. My favourite of all the actual covers, as far as printing quality is concerned, has to be the US. This is an LSB. It's the Living Stereo first press, and it is in absolute beautiful condition. It really is a cracker of a copy. I love it. It came with the original inner sleeve, and as I say, it is absolutely gorgeous. I hope this comes across well, but this is as near mint as you will get on a 1963 pressing. This album was first released in April 63, but recorded in September 72. Now, this another kind of favourite of mine. Hard to find a stereo New Zealand pressing. This very interestingly has a different colour back. It's black and white basically. But I do like the little logo. I hope this comes out. There's a little stamp here that says it was purchased in a shop in New Zealand. So there's the Living Stereo New Zealand copy. And here's the actual disc. Again, absolutely beautiful, beautiful condition. This again is as near mint as you will get for a 63 pressing. Very, very happy for that. It was quite a recent purchase, as is the next one. This is also recent. This is an Australian pressing, and probably one of the worst as far as the print design. It's really flat, kind of a real matte feeling to the image. No depth to it at all, but still very, very interesting. The back cover is very different. It's nothing like the rest of the world. Just this yellow bar here advertising 4 other records, and yeah, the blue, black and white back. Very interesting. I also like the yellow label on that. The actual disc itself, very similar to the sort of UK and the New Zealand RCA logo. This again is in very nice condition. Very happy with this. We're now going to move on to South Africa. This also has a really good quality print. Very nice depth, very nice colour, not too dark, and but back identical to the US and the British. This is a mono pressing. I don't think they did this in stereo. And here is the disc. Very nice. As all of my Elvis records. I love my records. Now on to my one of my favourites is this is the Brazilian pressing. Love the design. It has a very matte again effect. There's no depth to that image. It's very flat. But I kind of like it because of the different logo, the different font. The back is in English, apart from the title of the soundtrack. I'm not going to try and embarrass myself and pronounce it in Portuguese. But this is the only pressing that I have. This comes with the original. It's the only pressing that I have that is of a different colour label for a first pressing. This is the blue label. Very nice. I do like these Brazilian labels. That's again mono. I don't think, if I'm correct in saying, I don't think any South American pressings did a first pressing in stereo. They were all in mono. Which brings me to another mono pressing and another South American. This is the Argentinian pressing. Really lovely cover. Very different as well. I don't know if you notice here that they darkened his eyebrows and eyelashes to make him look South American. I think they've overdone it personally, but yeah, that's what they've done. The back again is in English, apart from the title of the film. There you go, that's the Argentinian pressing, and this is also in absolute beautiful condition. Very blessed to have the original inner sleeve, and that is a very nice, crisp, clean label. Very good quality vinyl. Very happy with that one. Which leads me on to my next issue, one that I've just recently got yesterday. I've opened it only to save time on making this video, but I've not looked at what it is yet. I've not looked at the actual record. I was told that it was near mint as far as the disc is concerned, and very good for the cover. And this is from Mexico, which is the last of the South American pressings available for this particular album. And let's see how this is. Okay, so here is the cover. It's a different type of numbering system in Mexico. They all start with MKL, but it's in English. And the back cover is almost identical to the American. I would agree with the person selling this that this would be a very good cover. It's not excellent. It's got some markings. It's got a few sort of tears. Not so much tears, but it's lost part of its whatever you want to call it on the edges. I'm still happy though. That's still, for a South American copy, again, that is still very, very good for what you get. They tend to get beaten up. The actual disc itself looks very, very good indeed. There's a lot of sheen. There doesn't appear to be any marks on the labels. Yeah, that's very nice, but you never know. I've often got discs that look absolutely crystal clean, but when you put them on, there's a bit of crackle and a bit of pop. But I'm happy with that. So what's left for me to find is Japanese, German, Italian, French and Canadian. So at some point I will try and get those. There are, of course, a couple of other variations of this album that are around. Of course, there is the FTD LP. Now that has got to be one of the best covers. I absolutely adore that. That is a beauty. Very, very nice. And one I'm not so keen on, I don't particularly like the cover as much. It's a bit overkill on this sort of orange effect. And that is the French VPI Blondes Brunes et Rousses. Not so keen. But it's a fabulous sort of like, it's a great thing to have in your collection. The vinyl is fun. Look at that. How's that for a nice vinyl? But I don't play it often. My main go-to release, if I want to play it, for the sound quality is the FTD CD. This is a really good quality sound. It's better than anything of the original releases. I think they must have remastered it and remixed it or something. But that's a really good pressing to play. So there you have it. There are my collection so far for It Happened at the World's Fair. I will hopefully gather the rest in due time. Thanks for watching and take care.
Take me to the fair.